Pierce Brosnan James Bond, the man of the 90s that took Bond out of the Cold War and into the modern world. Joanna Dark, perfect agent of the Carrington Institute who's unflinching in the face of conspiracies and aliens.
Who is Deadliest? To find out how world-class fighters are testing history's most lethal weapons. Using 21st century science, we'll see what happens when the two warriors go toe-to-toe. No rules, no safety, no mercy. It's a duel to the death to decide who is the deadliest warrior.
In the Fictional Fight Club, our team is resurrecting an age-old debate that began in the 90s. Perfect Dark versus GoldenEye. In a battle to the death between MI6's super spy James Bond, played by Pierce Brosnan, and Joanna Dark, the lethal agent of the Carrington Institute, who would win? Scientist and weapons expert, Bruce Octavius. Well, I think I'm gonna have to narrowly go with Joanna Dark. She seems to have better weapons, but we should never count out James Bond's experience in the field, which is top-notch. So I think better weapons will probably take the day, but never count out James Bond. Medical consultant and military correspondent, Jason Basilone.
This one, I'm gonna have to give the edge to Joanna Dark. I'm not going to give away the secret, but there is one weapon that I've been hearing about that I feel will be the determining factor for her victory.
Historian and simulations programmer, Clovis Deschelle.
Personally, I will go with Joanna Dark because one, she has better weapons. Two, she also started to learn her skill at a slightly younger age than James Bond, and you can also consider her as the super female version of James Bond. Therefore, my edge will go to Joanna Dark.
Pierce Brosnan James Bond exploded onto the scene with GoldenEye in 1995. Its game followed in 1997 and revolutionized the first-person genre at the time. Through 4 films and successful missions, Pierce Brosnan brought James Bond out of the Cold War and into the modern world. Rare followed the success of GoldenEye in 2000 with its spiritual successor, Perfect Dark. The game stars a young agent named Joanna Dark, who works for the Carrington Institute. While investigating a rogue company known as Datadyne, she uncovers an alien conspiracy. Aliens. Joanna Dark has exploded onto the scene and become one of Rare's most popular characters. So, in a battle of these two agents, which one would kill the other? To find the deadliest fictional warrior, we'll start at long range. Joanna Dark fires first with the Farsight XR-20. You can run, but you can't hide.
Well, would you like to start off? Well, actually, first I want to say something. It seems like this is a sniper rifle, and I don't know. I've seen too many goddamn sniper rifles. Are you going to do anything to impress us?
Well, I mean, it looks a lot different than any sniper rifle or any firearm, for that matter, we've ever seen on the show before.
You can say that again.
Shut up, cameraman. We don't pay you to talk.
So, Joanna, let's, our range is out there. Show us what that thing is.
But first we need to go this way. We can't go.
And it's an alien sniper rifle, so I guess Giorgio Tsoukalos is jealous of us right now.
Enough of the ancient aliens.
I said shut up, cameraman. Don't make me kick your ass.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Okay, well, we've got a lot of... I mean, you've been telling us about this rifle. We've seen it in some videos. So we've got some walls out there, and we've got targets. We've got moving targets. Now, Joanna, what I want you to do is take care of all those targets.
By the way, before we start, I think this is our first time at this side of the...
of this season, at the gun range for this season. Okay. Joanna, they're your targets. Do what I told you to do on 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's just say, I think I hear the U.S. Army jizzing in their pants, wanting your phone number.
Well, Joanna, in more ways than one. Now, Joanna, I love this. This is the most badass sniper rifle or firearm for that matter, I think I've ever seen on the show before. I love this X-ray scope. There's literally nowhere for your opponent to hide with this weapon. And you see him, you shoot him, it goes through walls, it goes through whatever's in its path, and it's...
Well, I don't think I can explain the damage. You know, it's probably the same old shot, you know, sniper rifle, but you know what? The only difference is you can kill your opponent without being seen.
Piercing bullets, baby.
Shut up, you
literally,
fucking cameraman.
Joanna, very well done, and James Bond. What does 007 have to say about that piece of work? Brosnan James Bond responds with the Walther WA-2000, accurate and deadly. Okay, Clovis, this is the famous Walther WA-2000, the GoldenEye sniper rifle.
One of my favorites.
I love that weapon if it's used properly, but for some reason in the game you're always moving around, you're always shaking the rifle. I have no idea why that is.
Well, it's a pretty heavy weapon, I guess. And
well, wobbling around, perhaps not one of GoldenEye's strongest points in the 90s. But anyway, Bond, there are your targets right there. You got a guy in the pillbox over there. You got all those guys. I want you to take them down on 3, 2, 1, go.
that was pretty impressive.
I like the accuracy of this weapon. I like the power of this weapon. It's just, I don't know why Bond wobbles around in that game, but
I always thought it was a bit more realistic to be wobbling around with a...
But anyway, all the targets are down, and were you saying something right before?
Yes, I was saying that although it's not the fastest weapon, what I like about this rifle is you can shoot multiple times. I think up to 6 times.
It's a 7-shot clip or an 8-shot clip as far as I can remember. I'm somewhat at a loss for now, but it's more than 6. That's what I do.
So that's definite plus. However, I do not know how far you can shoot with this gun. I know it's pretty far, but
I would say 1,000 meters. Again, I don't have my ballistics textbook with me. Oh well, it's a sniper rifle. Yes, let's just put it down.
An impressive sniper rifle. Congratulations, Bond. Very accurate.
The Farsight XR-20 or the Walther WA-2000. Both accurate and deadly sniper rifles, but which one is superior?
For this, it's unanimous. We're gonna go with Joanna Dark's Farsight XR-20. The determining factor is the fact that you could see and shoot through walls, which, in fact, I was surprised that I could do that. I've seen a number of sniper rifles, but this one is unique. And to tell you the truth, I think for every Marine Scout sniper, it's a wet dream for them.
Joanna Dark gets the edge at long range with the Farsight XR-20. Coming up, Bond and Dark put their mid-range weapons to the test.
Standalone complex second gig now continues.
Who do you think you are?
I'm an impatient woman.
On to Nami.
the Fictional Fight Club. Our team of scientists is putting Pierce Brosnan, James Bond, and Joanna Dark to the ultimate test to see which super agent would kill the other. Next come the tests at mid-range. Joanna Dark uses the Dragon, an assault rifle with an explosive surprise. Okay, so this is the Dragon, which is a futuristic assault rifle, 5.56 round. I'm sure you're familiar with it. That's the M16 round.
Oh, yeah.
And it can also lay down a proximity mine.
Not bad.
So let's take this weapon out to range again. Let's see what's going on. And it's not as cold tonight, thankfully.
Yeah, well, you're long sleeves. I'm not. Come on, cameraman.
Okay, Joanna Dark. The first test with this weapon, I just want you to take down those guys over there. Ready, aim, fire.
Not bad.
It's a standard 5.56.
M16.
We know the kind of damage this round does. When it enters the body, it tumbles around, causes more cavitation in the body, leads to blood loss faster. So now we got a second test we gotta do.
Ooh, what is it? Oh, that's right. I forgot about
So let's see the kind of damage this explosive can do at the blast point. Okay, Joanna, just throw down that mine. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that guy's obviously gone. Now, Doc, you were talking about how this is similar to kind of an IED.
Very much.
IEDs that you got in Iraq. Perhaps not the same kind of a trigger mechanism, but the same kind of an effect.
Because what they use in Iraq and Afghanistan is pretty much homemade stuff. Well, this looks like
This is obviously a high-tech kind of a bomb, but similar effects, according to you.
Definitely. You know what? You will get your enemy so shaken up that they're going to have to call in minesweepers to go around the area, make sure it's safe, and that has more than enough to mess up a soldier or a marine's mind. And let's just say, and the result, it's, as you can look, as you can see, it's not a pretty sight. You know, lost limbs.
It's a suboptimal combat situation if James Bond's going to have to wander around his battlefield worrying about if he's going to trigger a mine.
Oh, and unfortunately, if you, like the IED, you step on it, pretty much you won't know about it until it's all over.
Very impressive work, Joanna. And James? Pierce Brosnan, my man. What you gotta say?
And hold the singing to a minimum.
The AKS-74U, the Special Forces variant of Mikhail Kalashnikov's iconic assault rifle.
Okay, so what we have here is the AKS-74U. Hold on 1 second. Shut up down there!
Also known as the pencil in the gaming community.
What the hell is wrong with you? Shut up. Get your ass out of the video games. Okay, so pretty much it will do the exact same amount of damage like an M16 will do, but probably just a tad more. But we'll just have to see the results.
Alright, so let's shoot. Are you ready, James Bond?
And hold the singing.
So, what's the choice, James? 2 targets? Time enough for 1 shot. The girl, the mission.
Kill her. She means nothing to me.
See you in hell, James.